28. It's a Sunday. It was kind of a rough day for my husband because he had just finished playing hockey the night before. Was really, really sore, really tired and stuff, and he had a hard time getting out of bed, but he was supposed to help at children's church, and he was just having a really hard time. So I tried to be as encouraging as I could to him and stuff, but I still had a bad attitude. Just kind of felt like, well, why would you play hockey if you had this to do the next day and you knew it, and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I shouldn't have been like that. I shouldn't have been judging him like that and stuff. I felt horrible for doing it, and needed to repent and everything. But, we made it to church. We made it actually on time. And, I mean, that's saying something because we were a family of 6. Then, getting there and everything, and talking to people and listening to my pastor talk. I don't know, since I've been doing all this research and trying to learn more about the basics of Christianity, like the beginning, how everything started, and how to be a true Christian. Like I want to be a true follower of Christ. I want to be his bride. I don't want to just be a Christian, I don't want that label, but I also don't want that kind of a life. I want the truth. I want the meat. I don't want the milk. I want a good, nutritious, spiritual life, And so, from doing some of my research and listening to some of what different pastors and things have said from my research, I was just kind of weighing things while at church, and I felt a little bit out of place for being there in the first place, but it was good to get the fellowship and good to, see people and stuff. But I think I realized that no matter how close people say they are or act like they are to God, everybody's messed up. Everybody's got some sort of flaw in the way that they believe. I know I do. I totally do. But, I was trying to really weigh things in my mind to find out, what it was that I believe, and whether I believed things that I was hearing and seeing, or, trusting in those things, where I was allowing my trust to lie. And because I want my trust to lie in God, I don't know, I realized at that point that I'd been trusting other people more, that I'd been trusting what I've been seeing and hearing from other people more than what I've been hearing from God. And I felt pretty convicted. I felt pretty, I don't know, just like I had been confused before. And now I feel like I'm on the right track, that I'm getting somewhere, but I'm still very confused. I'm still having a really hard time. But I'm finding also, because of all of this, because of what I'm finding out, I'm having a really bad attitude, and I'm not really focusing so much on being thankful, which is pretty bad. I mean, I'm supposed to be doing this thankful challenge, but I don't know, I think life is more than just being thankful. Life is more than just focusing on one little aspect of your life and trying to change it. It's about changing your whole life. And wherever God is leading you to change, that's where you got to change. So this thankfulness challenge that I've been doing, it's led me into this. It's not that I've been focusing mainly on just being thankful. I know you've heard a lot of my other videos, I'm sure, and not every single one of them is on being thankful or having a grateful attitude. It's about the different things that happens because of my thankful attitude or whatever, or things that could lead me to not having a thankful attitude, or things that could lead me past having that thankful attitude, things that come from having a thankful attitude. And I've seen the benefits, and I've seen the problems that happen when I don't have a thankful attitude. And yeah, I mean, it's a continual process that I'm going to keep going through, because my brain and my flesh and everything wants to do what it wants. It doesn't want to change. And so I'm trying really hard to change the way that I think, the way that I feel. The way that I think needs to change first. My feelings will come after. I don't care how I feel. It shouldn't matter how I feel. But every now and then I let that control me anyways. So my challenge for today for you guys would be to find out what it is that having a thankful attitude does for you beneficially, and try really hard, really hard to focus on that and try to get there again, because it's going to give you the true joy that you want in your heart. It's going to give you the true peace that you want in your heart. And yeah, it's something that I want to strive for every day. I'd like to see everybody else do the same thing. That'd be cool.